Are you thinking of moving to the Minneapolis or the Minneapolis-St. Paul Twin Cities area? Well, here's a couple of phrases you're going to want to remember. Ready? Oh yeah, don't you know, and you betcha. If you want to learn the accent, we can cover that in another video, don't you know. You betcha we can. So if you are thinking of moving to Minneapolis, but don't necessarily want to live in the city, today I'm going to share with you my top 5 favorite suburbs of the Twin Cities metro area. Let's explore. My name is Jim Davidge with Vibrant Homes and Vibrant Realty, and I specialize in serving the western suburbs of the Twin Cities. Here we go. My top 5 favorite cities are in the northwest and western suburbs of the Twin Cities metro area, and here we go. Number 1, Maple Grove. Maple Grove is a very popular suburb with a population of about 75,000 people. It's the 9th largest city in Minnesota. It boasts fantastic schools, and it's about a 25-minute drive from downtown Minneapolis. Now, the vast majority of the homes here in Maple Grove are single family, and they range from your typical late 80s to 90s built 3 to 4 bedroom and 2 bath, multi-level, all the way up to a couple $1,000,000. There's also some new construction going on, but the city is about 90+% already built. And one of Maple Grove's unique features is that its city center, called Arbor Lakes, is an award-winning design development. It's a super cool commerce center with all the shops, stores, venues, and unique housing that you can think of in a few square miles. It was designed to be similar to an urban type vibe in the burbs. I love this cool area. I go all the time. And those who live there and visit there think it's brilliantly and exquisitely planned and also very convenient. All right, another unique distinction about Maple Grove is it has several lakes that are strong local attraction with all the bike paths and the walking paths, and of course all the associated parks. Look for a future video where I do a deep dive into this fine suburb of the Twin Cities. Second on my list is Champlin. Champlin is just north of Maple Grove, and it's an additional 5 minutes or so from downtown Minneapolis. It too has great schools, but only has a population of about 25,000 people. It's a little more of a bedroom community feel to it rather than the highly planned and developed Maple Grove. And a unique feature of Champlin is this place called Elm Creek Park Reserve. It's a wildlife reserve on the west side that has 4,900 acres of nature trails, a huge disc golf course, cross-country skiing in the winter, and it's so much more. It's super close to Maple Grove shops, but much less congested, so that's the attractive part to those people living there. The homes are a bit more modest and affordable than the Maple Grove or other cities that I'm going to be reviewing here, but it's a great location with easy access to freeways, but a little less hustle and bustle. All right, third on my list is actually my favorite, Plymouth. Not because I live in the city, but because it has so much to offer for everyone. Plymouth is one of the most popular suburbs of the Twin Cities. It's the 6th largest city in Minnesota with a population of over 81,000. It's an easy 15 to 20 minute commute from downtown Minneapolis and has one of the top rated school districts in the state, low crime rate, and to me, the best parks in the Twin Cities next to Minneapolis. There's a lot of festivals, there's music in the park at the amphitheater, and so much more. Plymouth has several lakes as well to explore, and the largest one is called Medicine Lake. This lake is large enough to water ski, has good fishing, and beautiful walking paths and bike paths. Homes in Plymouth are also as varied as Maple Grove, but a little bit more on the expensive side. But this is a great city to consider with so much more to do that I'll cover in a future video. All right. Fourth on my list is the city of Minnetonka. If you've been doing any research on Minneapolis area and read about the lakes, Lake Minnetonka most likely showed up in your research. The city took its name from the lake, and it's a very unique city to live in. In spots, Minnetonka has a small town cottage feel to it, but also somewhat a larger metropolitan area with all the mansions around the lake. Yes, there are many 8-figure homes that surround the lake, and some are from celebrities. And there's one home on that lake that has over 50,000 square feet. 50,000, can you believe it? But don't get discouraged. The homes in that area in other areas of Minnetonka can be affordable, but they tend to be a little bit more pricier than Maple Grove and Plymouth due to the distance from downtown Minneapolis, which is a 20 to 25 minute drive, and due to the distance from the lake. So Minnetonka also boasts great schools, low crime, great recreation around the lake, and of course the great parks as well. There's even one park that you can bring your horse to ride, if of course you have one, which I do not. Okay. The last city on my list is the quaint city of Wayzata. Wayzata is the hub of the Lake Minnetonka area, has a population just under 5,000 people. However, it's truly a destination city for those local here around the Twin Cities, especially when the weather warms up in the spring and it continues all summer long into the fall. It has the charm of an oceanside cottage community with the upscale amenities of an area that it serves, with the restaurants, the coffee shops, the breweries, and of course the parks and walking and biking trails along Wayzata Bay. Housing in Wayzata, though, is quite eclectic, with its condo-style buildings on the main street, as well as many bungalows that were built like 80 to 100 years ago before the urban sprawl. And this is where people went to spend their summers at their cabin near the lake. So yes, Wayzata has mansions as well, but you can also buy a bungalow or a remodeled home that will be a bit spendy, but I'm sure you can understand it with the proximity to the lake. However, if you're looking for a more modest budgeted place in Wayzata, your best bet are the condos. So if you ever travel to Minneapolis, it's definitely a must-see to come to Wayzata between the months of April and October, of course. Otherwise, it's too cold. So this wraps up my 5 favorite cities of the Minneapolis, St. Paul, and Twin Cities metro area. If you are thinking of selling your home and moving to the Minneapolis area, check out my video on 10 best staging tips to sell your home fast. And as always, if you like what I share here, click the like, subscribe, and the bell to be notified when I upload a new video. I appreciate your time today, and thanks for watching.